Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5, which is the last free character in the normal edition of Dead by Daylight, the Huntress. Please don't have massive lag spikes game. Yay. But yes, this is the final one. This is the final killer that you get with the normal edition of the game without spending any money. So the way that this character works is they say, "Hello Meg, hello Fang, can I please show you how this character works?" No, I can't. So they move slower. Damn, just missed. But as you can see by how I'm using it, you have a hatchet. The hatchet can do damage, but it requires time to actually raise the hatchet. So something like this, damn. But yeah, so you start off with 5 by default, and all of these ores of the places where you can refill your hatchets will be revealed to you whenever you run out. So this is a character that actually uses lockers, meaning there's actually a use for lockers, yeah. But yeah, so they move slower, they move at 4.4 base speed. And they can just do good, feel good stuff like that. The perks that you get are pretty much worthless. There's Beasts of Prey, which I think is the middle one. And the way that perk works is whenever you go into Bloodlust, which you should never be doing because you should ideally be hitting survivors and being able to actually do stuff, you get like undetectable. So basically it just makes your chases easier and just better. The other ones you get are Territorial Imperative. Whenever anyone enters the basement, when you're within a 32 meter radius of that, you can see, you get a notification, and I believe you get to see the aura, but there is a cooldown for some reason. The perk is just very bad. Like, people don't go into the basement unless you're playing like a trapper build, and if they're going into the basement, you should know because they should be trapped. You do have a lullaby as well, and talking about lullaby, Huntress lullaby. Our Hex was destroyed. It uses Hex totems. So it is a perk that can be destroyed and removed from the game. So it is a risk-reward perk to run. And Huntress Lullaby isn't very good. It makes it so failed skill checks lose more percentage. It also makes it so as you get hooks, as people are unhooked, you get tokens, which basically delay the sound effect of getting a skill check, making it harder for them to be like, "Oh crap, I need to get the skill check," until you're at 5 stacks, which makes it so there's no sound doing a skill check, which is good. But you need to get 5 unhooks. Like, a perk will go into later, you get to kill survivors for getting 5 tokens. And yet this perk just says, oh, you get to slightly inconvenience them. I don't want to tunnel her. Cool. Okay. Typically you don't want to be using your M1 too much as Huntress because your main thing is the hatchets. It's very good to keep an idea of where the middle of your screen is when you're playing a character such as Huntress that require you to be able to aim. Just then you can keep track. Damn, I was thinking of doing it, but then I was like, no, you won't be able to hit that shot. Sometimes you do need to just have belief though. Okay, there's no one here, however, we did get to refill our hatchets, so even though we're wasting time, we're still doing good stuff, and I actually have good MMR with this killer. So, of course, we're going to be going against people who actually know how to play the game. Damn. Damn. Can I hit a single one of these shots? There we go. Whew. Yep. And these characters are real, like, you have to think with them, you have to play well with them. They don't do well in chases because obviously you get slowed down doing chases, and otherwise it's just hard for you. Their perks are very bad, like really bad perks. So for that reason you might not want to pick them up, but their character power wise, they are very good. Damn, just not enough wind up. just not enough. Where did they run off to? Yeah, but this character really just comes down to skill, and their perks do not help them. Their base kit is still very good, but like without perks, like not really going to be able to do much here. You can also go for like nasty little shots like that. However, I'm not really good at it because I'm more used to Death Slinger, who can do it far more reliably than Huntress can. Ah, cool. Okay, so we're gonna have to refill on hatchets. We will be doing 2 games as Huntress, just so they can really get a grasp of how the character works. Oh, I thought she'd break it with her axe, like she does the wall. That always disappoints me that they never, like, it's an axe, it's meant to cut wood. Why isn't the animation cutting wood? Survivors has been good survivors. I can't wait for this Claudette, by the way, is a TTV player, but I just can't wait for them to be all like, haha, yeah, good game, and I'll just be there here like, I am doing a YouTube tutorial series. It was a good game. Thank you for that. Also, I don't know why you're tryharding. Okay. Man can dream. Yep. And yeah, I'm not very good without perks. I'm very much so carried with a character like Huntress, because I'm just not very good with the aiming, because I'm much more used to Death Slinger, who has a much tighter and easier to use shot, pretty much. I really don't care about chasing you around this loop for 8 years. I would much rather just get to the next game, quite frankly. Let's go to the next game. Let's see if we can, oh, they already opened it. Yeah, cool. I'll just go to that then. Because quite frankly, I don't like having overly long games, and when I've lost, I lost. I don't really care. I just want to move on to the next thing. But, so let's just talk about Huntress Lullaby. It gives an extra 6% regression to failed skill checks, which means they are 16%. That's a good amount for just one failed action. And yeah. Really? You're gonna be lame? Really? You're gonna waste my time? For no reason? Thank you. God, if I had to walk all the way over there, I'd be fuming. I hate that. But yeah, so let's get to the next game. So, hello, I just dropped in to say hi to our TTV friend, and here they are again. That is hilarious. I'm not gonna stream snipe because that's lame. But let's go over the perks. So you get 40% more, and basically tier 1 of Bloodlust, you just get undetectable. It's a terrible perk. You get the aura when they go into the basement every 25 seconds. It goes to 20 seconds. And the other one I already went over very much so in depth in the other game. Let's go. Man, I was looking at them and I was doing my whole bait where I'm like, oh man, that killer didn't stand a chance, like, oh, you're so good, man, that was so cool, because I like to pump people up. I like to be like, yeah, let's go do something cool. And then they were like, yeah, but he was, you know, I think he was just new to the killer, like, and I was like, you're a nice person, I like you. Because I have done that to many a TTV player, and many a TTV player will just, yeah, I'm the best in the world. But this person actually was like, hey, like, yeah, they were good, but it's like, you know, they're just they obviously just need improvement. And to that I say, yeah. But I have, like, when I have my actual perks and when I'm actually playing the game, I do a lot better, because, like, the problem with Huntress for me is, like, if you have even just like Sloppy Butcher, you have Whispers, just you get some small tracking perks that you know you can even just start with. You really do start to get some really good momentum and other stuff like that. So, I've turned my phone off, Twitch is not on, let's go play this game. He'll probably suspect that I was the one in the chat after this game. But yeah, so we'll have 2 games against the same person. I think that's really funny. So, let's see if we cannot get a much better start to this game. Get a envelope, or envelope, depending on your persuasion. Okay, so they should be spawning around that area between those 2 gens and these 2 gens here. So, I'll go here. Yeah, they're definitely there. I'm gonna break this first, and then just go over here, just so then I have more pressure on map. Okay, so they're probably stealthing around here. They weren't. Okay, let's just break this. Look around slightly, and then just leave. Ah, scratch marks. I'm gonna break this open. This gives more advantage. And I'm gonna break this one, and not the other one, just because the other one does give us much more information. There are people around here, they're just stealthing it. Where are they? I feel like tracking and bit of murmur is a very good perk on Huntress. So if you get that perk, it's a free perk. Boom, you can put it on Huntress, and you can actually do some really good things. Even some like better players than me, obviously on Huntress, use the perk. So you know it has to be pretty decent if people are using it unironically. Okay. Where are you? Gotcha. Okay, so M1. Oh, that was so close. Very bad totem spot. Okay, someone failed a skill check right here. I'm going to check that. Hello there, Claudette with the flashlight from our previous game. How are you today? Missed. Unfortunate. Good old 30 frames per second. Going to around 50. It's just slight things that keep nicking, but that's fine. I'm probably just not using the character right. Like, this is just things you have to learn. Hello, person. You want to continue going into that chase? And there's our totem gone. So we now no longer have a totem. Okay, so they're going around this way, probably. Where did they go? Aha. Get stomped on. No, it's fine. So the great thing is now is what we can do is we can put her in the basement, and then we can kind of. The annoying thing is all the gens around here are done, so we can't really just be like, oh, we'll be close by. But I do want to get territorial imperative to work, because like. I want to make sure that I can show you guys how every single thing of the character works, so that you can really understand, do I want to invest in it? Beasts of Prey will never work because I'll never be in a chase that long. This one might. Because all I need to do is sit around gens that are just teetering on the edge. Okay. Huh, I didn't even get to see a person with that. So weird. Gotcha. I didn't see territorial imperative at all light up or anything. Damn, just too close. Yeah, so using hatchets when they're locked in animations is pretty much the best way to use the character. But as you're seeing, like this and the other game, like I'm playing against people who actually know what they're doing. I'm playing against characters who are actually good, so it's much harder to actually, you know, do anything against that. But that's just how the game is. Like, perks and no perks is a really big distinction. And that just cannot be understated, how much that is, like, a big distinction. So, I have to see the aura. I really want to be able to just see the aura of this of anyone who goes into there. I have to be really close by to it as well. How? Every time. Oh, I think they self-unhooked. Some people used to not be able to actually exit the, go into the basement rather. Deathslinger was such a character. But no, yeah, someone actually came down and saved her, and yet again Beast of Prey just didn't activate. Just not high enough. I'm gonna go back to them because found a reason. We're gonna just tunnel the hell out of you. Oh, I wonder where they are. I wonder where this person possibly could be. The deception was a neat little trick, but it wasn't enough because I saw you. If the back of that wall wasn't so easily see-throughable, that would have gotten me. But hey, at least we got a kill this time. Where are they? I can just... I can just hear them. It's so weird. Damn. Gotcha. Skill shot, baby. But yeah, like Huntress can do a lot of really crazy things, but they can also just, you know, get, you know, gen rush like everyone else. There's no character that counters gen rushing. This person might have deliverance, might just be able to unhook themselves. Trying to bait him to do it. Maybe they don't have it up though. That could be the case. I guess I'll just try to go for these people. They haven't even started the door. Okay, so they're 100% going for this door then. They probably 99'd it. Now they're gonna unhook them like right now and then just be like boom, yeah, see. Come on, where are you? You can't lie to me, you can't bamboozle me, I saw the scratch marks. May as well do this just because we can reload on hatchets. I know that they're nearby, I saw the scratch marks. Come on, where are you? Go for the save. Is there seriously no one nearby, or did they just leave immediately? Oh no, they are. Literally, like what? This is what I mean, like, it's so hard to, gauge everything. Oh, we killed the, TTV player, I didn't even notice. I've done that like 3 times to you now. When will you learn, old man? You can't do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Hook this person. But yeah. Like, Huntress is a very good character, but they have very bad perks. So it'll be very interesting in the later episode, which will be the first DLC character of the entire series. DLC that was yet to pay for, rather. Yeah. We're just ending out the game, so everything is smooth going now. The only annoying thing is just the fact that, there's no timer. I feel like there should be, as soon as the gen is done, there should be like a 5-minute counter. And once an exit gate is open, it goes to 2 minutes no matter what. Just something like that, because it's just kind of dumb that you can sit there on 299 gens for 4 hours if you wanted to. Until like the game would be essentially won. There we go. But yeah, so that is Huntress. I hope you all have had a lovely time watching it. So, what do you think? Do you think Huntress is a character you will main? I honestly, if you think that you will play this character, there is no harm in just leveling them up first. They are a very good character. Same with Nurse and Hillbilly. They're just characters who, if you're just starting the game, you can just really level them up with no harm to you. I will say that those were some pretty good matches, and I will also say, because I'm just feeling myself today, go see MrAusBox. I will do a link in the description to his Twitch channel. He was the Claudette I battled in both games. He's getting back into DBD. He does play Huntress, so maybe you'll see some pretty good Huntress plays from him. Now let's talk about the perks. Let's say, you know, what do we think each one is? Beasts of Prey, terrible perk, one of the worst in the game. I think it's a 1-star perk. It's pretty bad, pretty awful. Territorial Imperative. This one does have, like, I think if they removed the cooldown and they made it a more like it notifies you anywhere on the map, and it's like a visual and audio based thing. Like the perk lights up. If the perk were to light up, it would be like, cool, okay, so they're in the basement, I know that now. And I think that would help a lot with this perk, but until then, 1-star perk. Huntress Lullaby, like, it gives you a 6% regression penalty when they miss a skill check. You know, if you have that with a perk called Overcharge, when you kick a gen, it basically traps it, and failing that skill check also does, like, I think 6 or 8% regression. One skill check failure can do 25% of a gen, that's a lot. But, like, other than that, the only thing you get is 1 to 4 tokens and then 5 tokens, but you have to really get them. So I feel like the only thing that Hex Huntress Lullaby really has is the 6% regression penalty. With a character like Doctor, though, you could actually, you know, start of game actually get something. But as is, like, it's kind of just like a really meh perk to use. I guess you could run it just in case people think it's Devour Hope, which is a much scarier perk, and then you can kind of just bamboozle them. But then at the same time, it's like, eh. It's still kind of worth running, though. Like, I think out of all the perks, it is the perk I would actually run. But yeah, so check out MrAusBox, link in the description to his Twitch channel. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, and on to the first DLC killer that you have to pay for, and the first one that is actually, you know, true to the tutorial series name. Is Michael Myers worth getting? I'll see you soon.